Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cameron. This week we're joined by patrons and fellow creators Ken and Brielle to figure out which Storm deck is best in cEDH.
Hi everybody, my name is Ken. I run the channel Stacked EDH. We make concise videos about Commander, both casual and competitive. We've got deck text, gameplay videos, blah, blah, blah. And I'm here playing Krark-Sakashima. This is a Storm list. I've taken the lead on building its primer, and I'm probably going to flip a lot of coins and lose a lot of them and hopefully win some others.
Hi, my name is Brielle. I'm going to be playing KYKAR. I'm just on the Discord. You can catch me being mean to you there. I also run a nerdy pop culture candle company called Perfectly Splendid LLC. You can see that's our Instagram handle and our Etsy store name.
So we have Cam on Orvar Twiddle Storm, Brielle on KYKAR Underworld Storm, Ken on Siskel and Ebert, and me. I'm playing Kabarka's Yidris Storm list from the Tier 1 MTG webcam series. We'll draw a card, play an Underground Sea, and cast a Ponder. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that. And draw the one, pass turn.
Draw for turn, island into Soul Ring, and pass.
All right, I'm going to draw. Oh boy, never punish gang is always punish gang. I'm going to cast a Jeweled Lotus and cast a Mox Amber. I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Draw. I'm not as cool. I'll just play a Scalding Tarn and pass.
Draw a card. I'll shotgun a Steam Vents, 38, cast Dockside Extortionist.
That was fast.
I'll get 3 treasures then. Snap using 2 of those treasures on my own Dockside.
Woof.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bounce it to my hand and untap these lands. I will cast Dockside again, make 3 more treasures. Go up to 4, sacrifice 4 treasures, cast Yidris. Wow, we're doing things.
Yep, this is going to be a quick one.
Pass turn.
Well, I'll draw 2 mana for Grim Monolith.
Nice.
Play Cephalid Coliseum for turn. Cast Orvar. Pass.
All right, come on, Lant. We're going to see you. No, we're not going to see you, Lant. So we're gonna have to just get rid of this Gitaxian probe. I'm gonna pay 2 life. Dylan, yeah, let's see what's coming. Let's see what's coming.
Sounds good. Brielle, you want to look away, or Ken, do you want me to just show everyone?
Y'all can look away. Y'all can
Do
do
we
a
put my
heads up
head on the camera, or I can?
No,
just
I can trust you. I trust you if you don't have to put it. Yeah.
He doesn't trust me. That's why.
I don't. Yeah. All right, so I'll reveal this one, that one,
Yep.
that one, that one, that one.
Okay. All right. Hell yeah. Great. And I'll draw a card.
Probe is resolved. You can look.
Oh boy, that's not a land either. I'm gonna crack the Jeweled Lotus for 3 red. I'm gonna cast Krark. I'm not gonna do anything at all. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Crack this Scalding Tarn down to 39. Draw. Ancient 2. I'm gonna play an LED. I'm just gonna pass after that.
Untap. Draw a card. I'm gonna play a land for turn. Cameron, I'll tech you with the Yidris. 5/4 trample.
I'll take 5, go down to 35.
Oh wow, we got a cascade on everything trigger. Okay, let's try to do things, perhaps. I'm gonna cast a Brainstorm, Yidris. Let's go until we hit a 0 drop. A Lotus Petal. Cast the Lotus Petal. Shuffle these guys, put them at the bottom. Resolve Brainstorm. Draw 3. Definitely this one. Definitely this one. I will fetch with Bloodstained Mire. I think we'll get Bayou. Might not be able to actually make a win happen with this. Cast Lightning Bolt on the Orvar. Trigger Yidris.
Kidding me? All right, you Cascade.
And let's go for a 0 drop. Man, this fucking storm takes forever. Sure does, doesn't it? Oh shit, sorry.
You got a pact.
Yeah, pact to negation. That doesn't do anything. I won't cast it.
I'm gonna ping myself for 1 to Swan Song that.
Yep, that's fine. Pop Lotus Petal, cast Jameer Signet. Cascade. Shit! Mental miss. I won't cast that one either. Okay.
Yep.
Maybe I played that wrong. Well, I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna cast this Lion's Eye Diamond to get it out of my hands. I don't even think it's. I think Yidris makes me Cascade, so I just flip into nothing and then shuffle my deck. Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think if you can't Cascade into anything, you just end up shuffling your deck.
I guess I reveal my whole deck.
You would, yeah, you would reveal your.
I would reveal my whole
then...
deck. I'm gonna copy my deck list and send it to you.
Yeah, great.
In the Discord,
Yeah,
and if you'd
sure.
like to take a look, feel free. Okay, then yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Pass my turn.
Draw. I want to pay 2 life and Gitaxian Probe. I'm gonna target Dylan as well.
See him?
Yep. Alright, I'll draw. Cast Ghostly Flicker targeting Island and Grim Monolith. I'll untap the land in the Monolith and I get a copy of an Island here too. Leave a blue floating. Treachery targeting Yidris.
Damn. Yep. That is the worst. That's the worst.
Fantastic.
Yes. You got it.
So I have a Yidris.
So 2 of you know that there's a mana drain in my hand that I could have held up instead of doing dumbass shit. And I really should have done that instead.
Untap some land. I'll use the floating blue. I'll have to take one more, going to 31 off of Cephalid Coliseum. And I'll cast Archaeomancer. I'm going to return Ghostly Flicker to my hand. I'll pass a turn.
Draw land, Ken. You can do it. You can do it if you want to. We got there. I'll play a Cephalid Coliseum.
Always had it.
Yeah, that's right. Never punished. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to take a damage, go to 37 off the Cephalid Coliseum, and I'll cast a Phantasmal Image. I would like a Dockside Extortionist.
Yep, I have 2.
I have 2.
I have 1.
I'll get 5 treasure. We're catching up. We're getting there.
There we go.
Slowly
Yeah, you're
but
back,
surely.
right back in it. We're just like that. You're back in this.
Yeah.
Right back in it. I'm going to move to combat. Brielle, I'll attack you with a little Krark here.
Down to 37.
Second main phase, crack a treasure for a red, light up the stage, and trigger Krark. Heads, it'll copy. Tails, it'll come right back to the hand. That's a tails. Nothing happens. We're gonna put that light up the stage right back. Crack all 4 and cast a Sakashima. I would like this Sakashima to enter as a Krark. Passed up after that.
All right, we're at a very interesting spot now. We have 2 Krarks out. Krarks?
Krark.
We have 2 Krarks out, so Ken has got himself in a pretty good spot after starting with no lands. I am super excited about where Orvar is at. I can start presenting loops where I can get ghostly flickers and a ton more lands, so I'm really just missing one piece, and I have Yidris, so really nothing can go wrong for me.
Yeah, when we're playing best Storm deck and Yidris is getting traded around, it becomes a bit of a problem because all the Storm decks can use Yidris pretty well.
This is why more Storm decks need to play
Yidris
Gilded
in the
Dread.
99.
Yo,
yeah.
Your island, and I will pass turn.
Oh boy, okay. Untap. How do we stop the other Yidris now? Draw card. Cast Waste Not. Brielle, I'll attack you for 1.
36.
Pass turn.
I want to tap, draw. Let's go to combat. Yidris and Orvar at Brielle. 8 damage then?
28.
Good
All
luck.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Cast Ghostly Flicker. We're going to target this island and Archaeomancer.
I suppose we got to interact now, right?
I think so, yeah. There's like a Cascade.
Yeah, I got a Cascade trigger here.
There's a Cascade trigger and an Orvar trigger.
Orvar is going to make a copy of the Archaeomancer.
So the issue is if we counter the Flicker, the Archaeomancer gets it back, I think, right?
Brielle and Dylan, y'all got anything?
I potentially have something. I just don't know if this is the right spot. I mean, you I think Gitaxian probed my hand, so you know they have the mana drain. I just don't know if this is the spot for it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also going to be a Cascade that goes off before Ghostly Flicker resolves, too.
So I'll respond to the Orvar triggered ability. I'm going to cast Deflecting Swat, targeting that triggered ability with a couple Krark triggers.
This was literally the worst card I could have seen. Not only can he cast it for free, but all of my stuff targets.
Heads, Swat will copy. Tails, Swat will go right back to my hand. That's a heads. So I am going to change the target of the Deflecting Swat copy to the Ghostly Flicker. So now there's a copy of Deflecting Swat on the stack targeting Ghostly Flicker. Any responses to that?
I have no response.
And we have another coin flip then too, yeah?
After,
Or do you resolve
well,
that after?
Yeah,
Just-
so
that's-
you
yep.
just get copy. So once that resolves, I'm going to change the target of Ghostly Flicker to Orvar and the Island Token, I guess?
Or my Yidris, maybe target my Yidris so he doesn't... No, he already got the Cascade, so it doesn't matter. If you
Yidris
make him
with
target
that-
the island, I think he still can get another island, which is good.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to change the target, the original Ghostly Flicker, to Yidris and Orvar. And then we're going to move to the next SWAT Krark trigger. Heads copy, tails right back to hand. It's a tails. So I'm going to put SWAT back in hand. I'm going to recast it and get some triggers. I am going to target the Orvar triggered ability. That's a heads. So I will not change the target of SWAT, and I'm going to change the target of the Orvar triggered ability from Archaeomancer to Orvar. I have one more trigger here. That's a tails. SWAT will go right back to my hand.
So this is working out pretty good for you.
Yeah, I think so. That's the engine. So now we've got an Orvar trigger on the stack. Or was it Cascade? I forget which one was first.
I think Orvar was up first.
Orvar is going to resolve first. I'm going to choose to have that Orvar die. So Cascade into Felvar Stone, and then Ghostly Flicker is going to flicker Orvar and Yidris. Treachery will fall off, but I get to keep Yidris at least. Now we're going to pass.
Dylan, my brain hurts. I need a break from all these Krark triggers. Can we talk about Alter Sleeves?
Alter Sleeves is a sponsor of the channel, and they're super cool. They're a great way to customize your deck. They protect your cards just like regular double sleeves, and they look awesome.
So if you've been keeping up, we've been working with Alterist John Dinkle to bring our patrons custom free altar sleeves for their Soul Ring.
All you have to do is become a $10 or greater patron by the end of this month, March 21, and we'll have altar sleeves ship you one directly.
Remember, that's the only way that you can get these things. And if you're going to get one altar sleeve, I mean, you might as well get a bunch. So many of them look cool.
If you haven't picked up any altar sleeves yet, now is a great time to do so. Use code PLAYTOWINSTORM at checkout for 5% off your order.
So that'll run through Saturday, March 27th of this year of our Lord, 2021.
Also, John Dinkle, who is the artist of these altar sleeves, has a podcast on diversity and inclusion in the workforce. You should definitely check it out.
Altersleeves.com/play-to-win.
Back to the game.
Hell yeah, baby. We got there. All right, I'm going to untap, draw on this card. I'm going to move to combat. I'm just going to chip in with the original Krark-Brielle at you again for 2. Yes, go big or go home is the name of the game. So I'm going to tap for 2, going to 36 off the Cephalid Coliseum, and I'm going to cast a Pyretic Ritual with a couple Krark triggers. Heads copy, tails right back to hand. Here we go. Come on. Praying, praying, praying. That's a tails, so Ritual will go back to hand, and then here's the next trigger. Give me a heads. Give me a damn heads. That's a tails. Nothing happens. I'm going to pass it up.
Draw out an island. Faithless looting.
I get some stuff with Waste Nut, are you sure?
My hand is shit, Dylan.
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. I understand.
My
I'll
hand
get some
is shit. So
Yeah, I'll get some zombie tokens out. What do you discard?
One's gonna be an island.
That's 2 black mana.
A mana drain.
I'll draw a card off Waste Nut from that.
Ponder. Disorder. Draw. Discard. Take 2 with 1 floating. Gilded Drake.
Ooh.
So now I'm at 24. I'll take the Yidris.
Well, I'm going to cross off the word Yidris and I'm going to write Drake.
Gun. PS.
Go to my turn. Untap. Draw a card. I'll cast Carpet of Flowers. I'm going to play this Windswept Heath. I got no more attacks anymore, and I got nothing to do with my hand. Pass turn.
I'll go to my turn. I'm going to swing it at Ken with the Gilded Drake.
I'm at 33.
Yeah, you deserve that.
I do.
I am going to pass.
And I'm gonna untap. Draw. There we go. City of Brass. Yeah, I mean, I think that mana drain is still just hanging out, being a chill mana drain. But you know, we still got to do things. We still got to play Magic the Gathering. So I'm gonna take a damage and go to 32. Cast Pyretic Ritual again. Get some Krark triggers. Heads, copy, tails back to hand. Boom. Heads. Copy a Pyretic Ritual on the stack. Here's 3 red mana. Here's another Pyretic Ritual trigger. Boom. Tails. Ritual back to hand. All right. Storm counts 1 down to 1 red mana. Cast a Pyretic Ritual, get 2 Krark triggers. That's your tails, Ritual go back to hand. That's a tails. Okay, well, we're right back where we started, but worse. Why not? Let's use the floating red and take a damage off City Brass, go to 31 and cast Pyretic Ritual again. 2 Krark triggers. Tails, back to hand, and next one is heads. So there's 3. Do it again. Why not? Spinning your wheels is the name of the game. I'm gonna cast that Pyretic Ritual again and do some flips. That's a tails, Ritual back to hand, and the next one is, come on, don't punish me. That's a heads, good. Up to 4. Down to 2, and cast it again. Get some triggers. Heads, go up to 5. Tails, back to hand. We're gonna go to 3 and cast it again. Here we go.
I love this so much.
Tails, back to hand. Next trigger, tails, back to hand. We're gonna, I guess, then just do it again. We're gonna go storm count 8 and go to 1. Flip. Tails, back to hand. Next one. Come on. Give me a heads. That's a tails. All right. We spun all the wheels. We did all the things. I'm going to just do a nice hard pass.
That was thoroughly enjoyable.
I love that Krark exists because before Krark, there was no like non-deterministic. Before Krark, there was no non-deterministic storm deck in cEDH. I mean, there was, but you were pretty certain by the time that you were trying to go off that you were going to be able to go off. Krark like is just completely changes that. It feels much more like we're playing against like modern storm.
The added hilarity of that, you're playing a deck with a commander that literally has no thumbs.
Yeah.
Like,
Draw. Combat. Dylan, I guess you're the best option here.
Yeah, I'm the only one playing black cards. I think it's probably me.
Dangerous at you.
Yep, I'll take 5. Go down to 33. 5 commander damage.
I'm going to take 2, go down to 22. Jessica's Will.
Oh boy, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is your target on Jessica's Will?
It'd be you because you have 6 cards.
How many cards do y'all have in hand?
I have 2.
2.
Okay, so I am going to respond to Jessica's Will, and I'm going to go ahead and throw this deflecting swat out. Let's target the Jessica's Will. Let's see what happens. That's a heads, copy a SWAT. I will not change the target, so then the SWAT copy will change the target to Dylan. Next trigger, come on, give me a tails. Give me a little bit of luck. That's a heads. Unfortunately, there's another deflecting SWAT targeting the Jessica's Will. Same thing, and then SWAT will very sadly go to the graveyard.
Cascade happens, I think, right?
It's a goblin environment. So I have 2 red mana now. Resolving the Jessica's Will. Oh, look at that. Brainstorm, Margin Stone, and Fluster Storm. I'll play that. Use the Brainstorm.
Cascade.
Look at that. A mana card. 1, 2, 3. Disorder. We're gonna cry about no white. PS. Turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Play an island. Cast turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to untap my Grim Monolith. Draw. We'll take a life. Go down to 20. Cast a Seagate Restoration. I'll draw 3.
You do have an unlimited
play
hand size for
a-
the rest of the game, right? Is that what that card does?
I do. That is something else that's true. Cast a Sapphire Medallion. I will then go to combat. Swing the Drake. Yeah, Dylan, take it. Take 3.
I'll take 3. Go to 30.
Pass.
I'm gonna draw a card. Are we gonna try to do the same old bullshit? I think probably. Dylan, I'm gonna swing at you with original Krark and my Dockside, my Phantasmal Image Dockside.
I'll block your Phantasmal Image Dockside and take 2. Go to 28.
Cast Light Up the Stage and get a couple Krark triggers. Boom, Tails, Light Up the Stage back to hand. 1 more trigger. Boom, Heads, copy a Light Up the Stage on the stack. Exile top 2 cards. It's a Desperate Ritual and a Mountain. I'm gonna play the Mountain as my land for turn. Cast Light Up the Stage. Tails, Light Up the Stage back to hand, and next trigger, Tails. So nothing happens. Do it again. Tap the City of Brass, go to 30. Heads, copy a Light Up the Stage, so I'll exile 1, 2. Mind's Desire and Rite of Flame. 1 more trigger. Heads, another Light Up the Stage, so I'm going to exile a Brainstorm and an Overmaster. And then the final Light Up the Stage on the stack will resolve and go to the bin. So I'm going to exile a Dockside Extortionist and a Chrome Mox. I'm gonna cast a Chrome Mox, imprint a Wheel of Fortune, because God knows that's not happening. Cast Rite of Flame. Heads, copy Rite of Flame. And then let's get the next trigger. Heads, another Rite of Flame. Cast a Dockside Extortionist.
Yeah, I think this is
Right.
what I'm going to use the mana drain on for that Dockside, because I think if you get that many treasures, we're going to have a hard time coming back from that.
That sounds good to me. So Dockside is in the bin. Cast a Pyretic Ritual. Tails, Pyretic Ritual back to hand. Tails, Pyretic Ritual back to hand. I'm just gonna pass after that.
I feel like I'm about to regret not saving that mana drain for whatever Brielle's about to do, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Do that. Play that for turn. The Earth Mesa. I'm gonna crack it. Going down to 21.
I'm gonna cast this free Mogg Salvage finally, because
Nice.
there's my Mount Fuji, and get some triggers. My initial target for the Mogg Salvage is going to be the Mana Crypt, and let's see what happens with the triggers. Tails, so Mogg Salvage back to hand. Next one. Oh, yeah. Responses?
Sorry, I
Jump
have
again.
to roll for the Mana Crypt. Odds I take damage show 18.
All right, so there's the first one, put it back in hand. Second one, Heads, copy a Mogg Salvage. I'm going to not change the target, so your Mana Crypts. I think I'm also going to cast it again and target Cam's Sapphire Medallion. Tails, Mogg Salvage back to hand. Next flip, Tails, I'll cast it again. Tails back to hand. Next one, Heads, so the Sapphire Medallion
Nice.
is getting targeted. Cam, your Soul Ring, because Dylan's got that carpet, so the Dimir Signet doesn't really matter that much. So let's see what happens with the Soul Ring. Tails, Mogg Salvage back to hand. Next one, Heads, so we'll pop the Soul Ring.
You get a hat trick?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hit that Grim Monolith if I can. Tails, Mogg Salvage back to hand. Tails, I'll do it again, cast it again. Let's try one more time here. Tails, Mogg Salvage back to hand. Heads, pop the Grim Monolith, please.
I have Felwar Stone too. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going. I hope you don't, but
No, I'm not. I'm gonna stop there.
Get you with the Arid Mesa. Go to combat. You just have an untapped Sakashima that's a Krark over there.
Yep, exactly.
I'll come at you.
Okay, I'll go to 25 with 5 commander damage.
Take 2 from Ancient Tomb. Go to 16. Still have 1 floating. Cast KYKAR. Yidris trigger. Doria Signet.
Can I respond with KYKAR on the stack?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Mogg Salvage, targeting that fresh new Signet.
That's rude.
I suspect that with the Yidris online and KYKAR, it's we gotta do an all hands on deck situation. So let's see what happens here. Heads, copy of Salvage, and I will not change the target.
Throw 1 into the Signet.
So you got a blue, white, and colorless floating?
Right.
And then the Signet is popped, and then I have one more Krark trigger. That's a Heads. So I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna blow up I'll blow up your Dimir Signet, Dylan, And then the final Mogg Salvage is going to resolve, and I will target with this one Felwar Stone.
Okay, so now KYKAR's in. Let me go ahead and use all these for an Idyllic Tutor. KYKAR trigger with the Spirit, Yidris trigger. Magistrate, I'll take that. So Idyllic Tutor, reveal the Annual Breach.
Oh, this seems like death.
I should have brainstormed in response to the Dranith, because now all these just get to hang out forever.
Breach. KYKAR, get Spirit, Yidris, Mox Opal.
Nice.
KYKAR gives me another
Get a
spirit.
spirit.
Oh my god, that's so much value. That's crazy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Yidris and KYKAR is a hell of a drug.
Get rid of Island, Scolding Tarn, Arid Mesa, Mana Crypt. Get a Spirit, shuffle the library, use the Mox Opal for white, Enlightened Tutor. A different looking Spirit. Ignore him. Yidris, Activation. Not going to use that. Enlightened Tutor. Going to put this Skull Clamp on top. Then I'm going to exile Zoria's Signet, Idyllic Tutor, and a Brainstorm to cast Jessica's Will. Get another Spirit, which I don't have. So let's just say I have 5 Spirits.
Got 3 cards in hand.
I have 3 as well.
I'll target you, Cam. First, we're going to do Yidris. Get the Skull Clamp. 3 mid mana. 1, 2, 3. Preordained Pyroblast and Synthes top.
Yeah.
Cast the Dip top. Yidris just going to trigger. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Lotus Petal, 2 more spirits. This is a lot. A lot is happening over here. Use 1 spirit to clamp onto another spirit.
Nice.
We'll draw 2. Do the same thing. Go to 3. Draw 2. This time we're going to use this spirit. Go to 2 and cast a Soul Ring. Get a spirit. Cascade. Chromox, Serum Vision underneath it. 1. Okay.
So much is happening. Are we just looking for brain freeze at this point? What's
Yeah, which I can now get. Merchant Scroll.
There you go. There it is.
sure. Yep.
Cascade. Mystical Tutor.
All right.
Yeah, you know.
Sure. This is the Mystical Tutor, and then you can tap top to put it on top to draw it, and then Merchant Scroll.
Has anyone been keeping track of the storm count?
Oh, it's up there.
Have you been keeping track of the storm count? Do you know what it is? Let us know in the comments down below. When I was editing this, I think the storm count as of right now is 24. When we were doing the math, we came to a much lower number than that, but I think the number is 24. When I go back and look at it again, I'm going to see again what it is. When it gets to above 10, it honestly doesn't super matter with the Breach decks. Just the way that Brain Freeze math works out, once you get to a storm count of 10, you're milling for 30 every time you cast it, which is like more than enough with LED to recast the Brain Freeze and mill for another 33 and another 36, and that just like, it gets out of control so quickly. So once you get to like 10, you're good.
Brain Freeze in my hand. Okay, so maybe 17, I think we're at.
Did you count the Mana Crypt? Because you cast the Crypt from your graveyard this turn too.
Oh, that's right. So 18.
Seems like it.
So now we're at
Sure,
8.
we'll go with 18. I'm okay with 18.
Yeah,
Brain Freeze myself.
It's going to be 57. Also, Brain Freeze, you should have gotten a Cascade off of the Brain Freeze.
Oh, okay.
If you can put him back. not that it matters, but put him back in the order and get that first.
Yeah,
I didn't change the order. It was at the top.
There we go. Okay.
And then
So
you
this
get
is
another
now-
spirit.
Yes. I'll crack it for the white for the silence, exiling some lands.
You've got no 0 drops left in the deck, right?
No, so I'll just shuffle whatever this is.
Yep.
3 cards left.
3. Oh, nice.
Just keep casting a Rose Petal over and over again, and then just Brain Freeze you guys.
I think the math works out with LED, especially. You have enough
Like
cards in
this.
graveyard, you can just mill us entirely.
Yay!
Yay.
I was not
Nice.
expecting that.
So did we learn that Yidris is the best storm deck then?
Yidris is the best Storm Commander, barely not the best Storm deck.
Yes.
Maybe we learned that Yidris is the worst Storm Commander because everyone takes him from you.
Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon.
Check out our Bonfire store for all of our awesome t-shirt and sweatshirts.
If you want to pick up any of the cards that you saw today, you can do so at our TCG Player affiliate link down below.
Our Alter Sleeves link is also down below as well.
Marchesa Tournament, March 27th. Cameron and I are commentating. Come hang out.
Playmats are available. We have some signed ones up on our website. You can check that out.
If you want to listen to our podcast, you can do so on Spotify, iTunes, or watch it right here on YouTube.
Speaking of the website, playtowinmtg.com has everything that we talked about here.
In light of the recent racially motivated attacks in Atlanta, we're including some anti-Asian violence resources down below. If you donate to one of the resources below and send us a receipt at playtowinmtg@gmail.com and tell us your shipping address, we'll ship you out a pack of these tokens. We only have a couple of the treasure tokens left, so after that, we'll be shipping out our spirit, vampire, and bird tokens. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time. I'm trying to stop getting ahead of myself, because what I feel like when I edit these videos is there's always a time period where we do the thing, and then I freak out. I said, was that bad? It's probably bad. That wasn't good. And then we do it again, and I never use the second version. So